Boom. Big three. Let's watch this. Alright, we pulled out the victory, 40-39. Had them on percentage as well. They were bringing the pain, but Deano put up a 3-star right after Texas went low. And they could not rally. 1, 2, and 3. Couldn't get her done. And then Deano put the death nail in them with a 2-star, 91%. Almost went for 3 there, but the timer got me. Let's watch the 3-star. 1 versus 1. So I felt like I had a good plan going into this. I knew I needed to funnel correctly, and I knew I needed to clean up on both sides to get my funnel to go into the middle. The multi-infernos are a nightmare for this attack because they eat up witches and they eat up bowlers. So I used a queen walk up top. I knew I needed to draw the clan castle. I dropped some giants in there, killed the queen. And then down low I'm hitting them, I'm putting the wall wreckers going in. It's filled with giants. I needed giants for the multi-infernos. I've started to use giants instead of golems pretty much in all my attacks. And I knew I needed, before I dropped everything, I knew I needed to get this the clan castle killed off. And then those knuckleheads, that trap sprung on me, slowed me down. Now getting through this inferno without losing troops was critical. And I froze it. I did not save a freeze for my eagle. And luckily everything kind of split up there. And my king went and got the town hall. And then by then I'm close enough that the eagle's not wearing me out, but then I popped my warden's ability. And then I took down the final inferno. So everything had gone to plan to that point, and the jump up top was working pretty well. That it worked out perfect. It allowed everything to get out. So I had kind of a crew of heroes coming from the top, and then I looked up and I still had those wall breakers that I never used, and that actually worked perfect because it opened up that wall and let my queen go right down the middle here, which is right where I needed her to go. And she basically walked. And at this point, I knew I had a witch. And I looked at the timer and I realized, oh my gosh, she could go all the way. And then I looked up and that witch was dropping skeletons up behind and cleaning that out. And I knew if I could get that guy down without my queen dying, and I knew to get through the wall my queen would heal back up so that cannon wouldn't be able to kill the queen no matter what. And at this point I was feeling pretty good. Rightfully so, because I just took a pretty decent base down. It had everything. Some of the walls weren't fully maxed, but it's a pretty good base. And then we went against number 2. Got 91%. Now usually when I get a 3-star or something amazing, the next attack is utter. I predicted that I would get 0 or 1 star on this attack, and it actually did pretty well. Okay, so the first thing that freaked me out about this base was that town hall right in the middle, again with the multi-infernos, which for my army that I always run with, that's never a good thing. And I was worried to death about getting to the middle. So I sent my wall wrecker in. I was hoping to get that eagle taken out. And it popped, and my giants popped out of there, and it took care of the eagle. So that I knew I was in pretty decent shape there. I dropped some giants in front of my queen to get her to hopefully go in there and then not get distracted and start walking around, but hopefully come up and get that, right where she's at. And then the clan castle, deal with that. And at that point I felt decent. I was like, all right, I'll get this. But I did have all this stuff over to the top, like the 1 o'clock end, So I started dropping troops over there first to try to get them to clear some of that out, and then sweep up towards that jump spell, and then hit the second jump spell that I just dropped to get to the middle. And it worked pretty good. I did lose a couple of troops. They went the wrong way and went around that other side, but that did not stop me. I went ahead and froze the multis, because that's the biggest thing on this attack, is when you hit those multis, they'll just decimate your army. And then you pop the warden ability when the town hall goes down. And as soon as both the ITs go down there, I felt pretty decent about it. Now, the problem is now I'm stuck in this middle. My heels are following my queen, which is good. They didn't jump off and go follow. That's the other thing. I've started to use giants on these attacks because I got so freaking tired of those healers jumping off of a real troop and getting stuck on a golem that's pounding a wall, and meanwhile my whole army's getting decimated. They're so stupid. Some of these troops. Now I had 2 giants all of a sudden pop up. I didn't feel like I was going to get the 3. I saw all those defenses up at the top there, and I did not figure my queen. I'd already popped my queen's ability at this point, and I did not figure I was going to make it through all that. But the giants kind of deterred a little. But once my queen got into here and all those defenses started targeting her, right here, she goes quickly. And I get the 91%. And it's good. So if you are looking for a clan, we'd love to have you. Libertarian War. We've won a lot of wars. We're up to 615 wars won. We're not terribly serious about it. All you got to do is attack. We win them and we lose them. About as many of each. Not a bad clan to be a part of. We definitely have fun and we're pretty laid back. Join us.